Live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Fisher racing back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. So digging in now, Tommy Pham. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chris Carter. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here. You can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Ready with the 2-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Batting sixth.
Here's Jason Worth, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1 from the belt. The pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
He waits. Now the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the end. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit. Man, way to hold up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
So striding in, George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Worth is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe.
Leading off for the
and he'll
Dodgers,
step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Logan Forsythe.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Corey Seager. The average for him entering play here's in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there. You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Hard hit ball to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So stepping in, Corey Belanger, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
That was a nasty pitch. A slider from the left-hander to the lefty. Now you may see a curveball, you might see a changeup, but a slider looks like a fastball and it keeps running. Left-handers just don't see that very often.
Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Takes a knee-high fastball. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Nope,
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Ball two now. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looped out towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Max Stassi. And he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. And a ball 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he'll pull into second with one away. Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Just miss on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Evan Gattis becomes out number 2 this inning. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And no advance. It's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stassi has a play. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Nope.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Marisnick has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Here's Chris Carter now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Derek Fisher. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Derek Fisher.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitcher misses wide, 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to third. Forsythe on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready now, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Worth going back at the track. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in now, George Springer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Worth is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Here's Jason Worth. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Jason Worth.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Logan Forsythe.
Logan Forsythe is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that first strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in to try it again. Seager. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the 2nd out. At the plate, Corey Belanger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Belanger.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Now to the plate, Max Stassi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit sharply on the ground. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging in, Evan Gattis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's taken for strike one.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Worth. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
Number 6.
Here's Jake Marisnick. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Now batting, Derek Fisher.
For the Astros. Left fielder, Derek
From the
Fisher.
belt, the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kemp is after it, and they can't run it down. The 0-2 delivery. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-2 at this point. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. That's wide, 2-0. Sale ready with the 2-0. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready once again, Tommy Pham comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. For Kemp, he's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Marisnick is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Chris Carter. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Fisher ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. couple of righties start.
Jose Altuve.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch in there for strike one. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Worth. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. There to gather it in is Worth for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, George Springer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. Digging in and looking for more, Yulieski Gurriel. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pham moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in once again, Austin Barnes.
Leading off for the Dodgers. Catcher, Austin Barnes.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Striding in once again, Jason Worth. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. In the air to right center. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. Here's Corey Seager. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Stassi. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Max Stassi.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him. Now here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him. One gone. Ready once again, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Worth back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Jake Marisnick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here it comes. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pham moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Corey Belanger stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Fisher comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sam Tuivalala comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that misses ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditionals.
At the plate, Derek Fisher. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Left fielder, Derek Fisher.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Forsythe out on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Center fielder number 4.
Into the box, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner goes in the air to straightaway right. Worth is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in, Tommy Pham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder number 28, Tommy Pham.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Chris Carter. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hit down the third base line. Gurriel brings it in. Throw gets him 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Austin Barnes. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Martin Maldonado.
Number 12, Martin Maldonado.
Hit to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Carlos.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Number 46 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 46. This change for the Dodgers. Now catching, number 12, Martin.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Eric Hosmer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 35, Eric Hosmer.
And no swing, apparently, ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 2-0.
He's going back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Line towards center field. Pham is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Settling in now. Max Stassi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Brian McCann will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 now to McCann. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. On the ground, back at the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he's safe. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Hitter, Evan.
Kyle Tucker will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Tucker.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. 4 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now here's a drive out to right center field. McCann is on his way home. Now the relay home, and he is out on the tag. Here's Jake Marisnick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Adam Childers enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
For Los Angeles, number 67, Adam
Working
Childers.
to keep them in the game here. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Line softly toward the hole, and this is taken for the out. Stepping in, Jason Worth. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Gerardo Parra will pinch hit here.
Gerardo Parra.
Number 70 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 70. This change for the Astros. Now playing left field, number 22, Josh Reddick.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Alan Henson come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll dive back in. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Bare-handed for 1. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston. Right fielder, number 22.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Rickard moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jones going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So we're runner at first here
Batting
with 2
fourth.
gone in the inning. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And he lays off there 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half.
Orioles, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Adam Jones, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they just...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. The relay throw, and they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Now at the plate, Manny Machado brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
3-0 now.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. That'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Davis.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A throw to the plate, and Jones is in there safely to score the run. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Back up to, oh no, that got him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Here's Jonathan Scope now. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. The 2-1 on its way. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding. Here's George Springer. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400.
George Springer.
And that one right down Main Street.
Well, he got off to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Now for the pitcher, be aggressive. Go after those hitters.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Eaton going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Kyle Tucker.
The designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Drilled on the ground to short. Machado has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. One run in and one gone so far in this inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. At the plate, Derek Fisher. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jones racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Striding in, Max Stassi. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Line drive to center field. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So striding in, Pedro Alvarez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The center fielder,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Eaton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now here's the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Full sets. First pitch on its way. Shoots this one over to first. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Josh Reddick. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Josh
started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's popped up now towards short right field. Scope is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance. Jose Altuve 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Digging in to try it again. Marwin Gonzalez 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to the bag. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rickard's on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, and he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Davis.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Jonathan Scope.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Mark Trumbo, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. Cole has his target with the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. trying to pick things up where we left off. George Springer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now
stepping up to the plate, Kyle Tucker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First things first, here's a throw over. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Throw over to first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a throw over. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping in, Derek Fisher. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Left fielder, Joey Rickard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A quick out number 1. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Avila.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa takes it in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Striding into the box, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Cole's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Here's a high pop-up. Gonzalez settles under it near second, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Max Stassi. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Catcher, Max Stassi.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. To 2-2 now.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively. Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 27.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jose Altuve is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The Orioles, center fielder, Adam
And a good
Eaton.
idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swings through the slider there. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a changeup is bounced to second. There is Altuve. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready once again, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 on his line. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number
Here's George Springer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He started out the evening 0 for 2
leading
so
up
far.
for the Orioles, first baseman, Chris Davis.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Scope comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in to try it again. Mark Trumbo, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Joey Rickard.
Thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Pedro Alvarez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Full sets. First pitch on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
They'll try again, 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Fisher moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Kyle Tucker.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Astros.
2 with a strikeout in this one.
Designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Squared that one up just a little late.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
In now, Derek Fisher, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Low for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked. He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Max Stassi. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball. In now is Adam Eaton. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Center fielder
Tony Sipp
Adam
gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for Houston, number 29.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The right fielder.
One gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here it comes. Hot shot toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Digging in, Manny Machado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Colin McHugh takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, that's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Number 19.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a fly ball. Fisher sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bouncer. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The second baseman, number 6.
Standing in, Jonathan Schoop. 0-2 with a walk for him so far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is...
He's in there.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. McHugh pauses. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Ready with the 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now batting, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. You pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Avila recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, 2 down now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted into center field. Eaton on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Joey Rickard. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Left fielder, Joey.
Chris Davinsky will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready on 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Alex Avila. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now he'll step off.
Please. Now pitching for Houston.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. In now is Pedro Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Inside with what looked like the slurve. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer to the track, to the wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Down the first baseline. Davis has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's George Springer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number
Here's
1.
Carlos Correa now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Frozen with a high fast.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Springer is on his way home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Now batting.
Digging in, Derek Fisher.
Derek
1 for 2
Fisher.
with a double on the ledger so far. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And that misses 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out. Houston, good night. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player.